Happy Christmas in July. Please enjoy this recipe and many more to come. Welcome to Kelly's Deals, Decor, and More. This is the More segment, aka the recipes. I do cooking and baking, and I want to give you a Christmas in July bread. So I'm going to give you a cinnamon brown sugar bread loaf that you can try out, and you can switch it up. And then by the time Christmas comes, you can take it to your family, and they will love it. Sorry about the noise. It is Sunday. I'm multitasking and doing laundry at the same time. First thing first is we are going to make the swirl element, which is brown sugar and cinnamon. So you want 1/3 cup brown sugar to 1 tablespoon cinnamon. If you want it sweeter, you can add 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. So 1/3 cup to a small mixing bowl. Again, sorry about the sound. Hopefully it stops soon. 1 tablespoon cinnamon. Now this is just optional. If you want a cream cheese layer or a cream cheese middle, you can do a small thin layer. Take out your cream cheese and put it on the counter to become room temperature. Mix together your swirl element. Looks like that, basically a streusel. Then you want to get 2 cups all-purpose flour. Yes, I still have my mama's Tupperware. Love it. 1, 2, 1.5 brown sugar. So this is 1. Half. 1 tablespoon baking powder. Half a teaspoon of salt. I have sea salt from Costco, aka Kirkland's sea salt. 1 teaspoon, it's a little bit over, that's okay, cinnamon. That was the end of 1 jar that I had. And then you mix all these dry ingredients together, but this is an optional step. I love allspice, so I'm adding allspice. You don't have to, but this is what I'm going to do, and I just eyeball it. That's enough. Ooh, the leg came on. Okay, then you just whisk all the dry ingredients together and set that aside and start on the wet ingredients. 1 egg, then 1.5 cups of milk. This is 1. Half cup. 1/3 cup sour cream. And because I am always extra, I'm going to use a bourbon vanilla bean instead of just vanilla. So this one is from Costco, and this one is from Trader Joe's. This is October expiration, so this is April. I'll use this first. Of 2027, both of them 2027. So they'll go a long time. So you can, again, get this at Trader Joe's or the other one at Costco. Woo! This is, smells good. Oh, I wish I did the pour for you, but like you can see the little vanilla bean in there. Look. Oh, that looks heavenly. I'm excited. First time trying this. Then you just mix the wet ingredients. Oops, I got way too excited. I forgot. Melted 1/3 cup of butter or oil, your choice, one or the other. I get too excited because I love cooking and baking. All right, remember, put it on low so it doesn't splash everywhere when you mix. Now add slowly the wet to the dry ingredients. That was half. Start mixing. Always tip the sides to get all of the dry ingredients because they try to hide under the wet ingredients. But this is extra liquidy because I did add the 1/3 cup of sour cream to make it moist. If you don't want it this liquidy and you don't want it moist, just disregard the sour cream. But I want it like this. And optional, I'm going to do a thin layer of cream cheese in between. So this is room temperature. I'm actually going to put it in the microwave for about 5 seconds to get it really soft so I can mix in powdered sugar. Yes, this is the consistency you want. Now, if you don't have powdered sugar, just watch this clip that I'm going to insert right here. Take sugar, put it in a blender, turn it on, it turns it into powdered sugar. So my sister had some leftover carrots and she wanted to make some carrot cake cupcakes. And she's like, I don't have the powdered sugar for the frosting. And I told her, regular sugar, grind it up, becomes powdered sugar. So if you didn't know that tip, now you do. And this is after 1 minute blending. You can see it is powdered. You can go a little bit longer if you would like. You just take a sifter to make it fine into whatever container you're going to use. Make sure it's airtight for what you do not use. We'll probably only be using like a half a cup of this, and then the rest will go in a cabinet in an airtight container. This is what it looks like. You can go much longer than a minute if you would like, but it tastes like powdered sugar. I'll add a little bit. That's not quite, but you know. This is my sugar. It's not quite all the way to the powdered sugar consistency. I stopped at 1 minute, 1:15, but you can go 2 to 3 minutes and it literally does turn it into powdered sugar. But like, look, you can see the difference. Preheat to 350. Spray or butter your loaf pan. I did it with avocado oil. You can use whatever you would like. Pour half of the batter in. And then here is where you add the cinnamon brown sugar mixture and or your cream cheese mixture. Here's the cream cheese. Then half of this mixture that you made at the beginning of the video. Add the rest of the batter. Add the rest of the mix. Now, yes, this is up to the top almost. Put it on a baking sheet. It should be fine if it bubbles over. I just probably the 3rd cup of sour cream probably put it over the top. But you want to take a knife, go dig down and just swirl. Do your swirls around cinnamon. Oh, that's so pretty. And again, on top of a baking sheet. You don't want this to pour out. I think that's pretty good. I'll clean up the edges. That is really pretty. Let me try to angle this way for you guys. Look at that swirl. Ooh, I'm so excited. So again, if it's over the top like mine, just put it on a baking sheet. You should be fine. And it's 50 to 60 minutes. But yeah, I'm really excited because this is the very first time I'm using the vanilla bean paste in any of my baking. So I hope it's awesome. I think it will be. Sorry about the dryer in the background. It is done. It smells heavenly, and I was overzealous. Boom. That's why you use a cooking tray. Hey, it's just an extra piece. I got extra. A whole loaf and like a third of something. So I'm excited. I'm going to let this cool down and then I will slice into it, and hopefully we have a beautiful cream cheese and brown cinnamon sugar swirl in the middle. I cut off the edge piece so we can get into the good piece. And I already tasted it. It tastes like Christmas and it tastes a little bit like fall. So you can have it from September to the end of December or beyond if you would like. You could see the lovely little cream cheese pockets. The swirl didn't really go as I wanted to, but hey, I rather it taste great than look great. And it tastes great. It was absolutely delicious, especially if you get the little pocket of cream cheese. Oh my goodness, love it. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button. If you have not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Many more recipe videos to come, but also many more shopping videos to come at Kelly's Deals Decor and more.